So this is my granny square, and I'm gonna show you how I make it. It's very practical and simple. The yarn and my needle, it is needle size 4. Okay, so I start with a knot, and I'm gonna make a string. So I chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is my string, and I go back to the first chain. And I slip knot, which gives me a ring. Okay, so how I gonna work this first row? I'm gonna do 4 sets of 4 sets of 3 legs, and between them 2 chains. So the first set, I start with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. This is the first leg, okay? And this stitch now is a stitch that I saw in so many videos. They say it as a double crochet, but I have a crochet book. It is an English book, and in the book it says treble crochet. Whatever the name is, I'm gonna show you now how to do it. So you turn over, go inside your ring, pull. Now you have 3 strings on the hook, okay? So you turn over, you drop the first 2, turn over and drop the last 2. This is the stitch. So again, turn over, go inside your ring, pull. You have 3 strings on the hook. So you turn over, you drop the first 2, and you turn over and drop the last 2. So the first set of the 3 legs is done. Now I'm gonna just keep going with the other 3 sets and 2 chains between them. I'm about to finish this first row, so 2 chains between the sets, and I'm gonna close up with a slip knot. I go to the 3rd chain on the first leg, a slip knot. I'm gonna get rid of this. And here is the first set, okay? Sorry, the first row. So how I do the second row? I finish over here, all right? I turn in my work, and you see what I have now is the first ring. I slip knot again. And how I'm gonna work the second row? So between each ring, So I have 4 rings now, okay? So between each ring, I'm gonna do 2 sets of 3 legs, and just inside the ring, I'm gonna do a space of 2 chains. On the sides here, a space of 1 chain. So have 1, 2, 3 chain, and I'm gonna do the second leg and the third leg. It's a set of 3, okay? So I gotta do 2 sets inside the cheese ring over here. Between them, 2 chains, and the second set. And here on the sides, it's gonna be 1 chain space. Let's go for the next ring. And I finish up this row in the same way that I finished the last one. It's gonna be the same. So you go to the third chain on the first leg and slip knot. I finish here. I turn my work and I keep going on the same way. So now you can actually see the sides here, 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 and the corners, okay? So the process is always on the corner. In the ring, gonna be 2 sets of 3 and 2 chains between them. Always on the side, gonna be only 1 set of 3 and 1 chain between them, and that's it. So each row that you do it, you're gonna grow 1 space on the sides. So we're gonna start with slip knot. So 1, 2, 3 chains, and I keep it going. So here is the side, it's gonna be just 1 set of 3 here. Three legs, 1 space, 1 chain, and I go to the corner, and so on. Finish up the third row in the same way. So you go to the third chain on the first leg, slip knots. And here it is. Okay. A small square. So in change color, okay, the process is the same. You can change the color in each row, so this is up to you. Okay, so you get a new color, and actually you don't need to turn over your work. You can keep on the same side. So what I'm gonna do, so you finish here, so you go to the first ring, and you slip knots. The first leg, chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and this stitch. So because here is the side, so one set of 3 inches ring and one chain between them. You go to the next side. So sorry. And keep going on the same process. Okay? You don't need to worry much about those ends because you can hide them after you finish. Finishing this row, the same process, so go to the third chain and slip knots. And here it is. That's the simple basic granny square.